here I have melted 186 grams of clear detergent free. And I will be adding just a very tiny amount of yellow, because right now I'm creating the inside of the lemon. Okay, we're gonna let them set. So I'm back. Spent about, I want to say, I don't know, like 3 hours. So now I have these guys that come from one of these. So I have one of the sizes here. So we're gonna cut this guy in the middle. It's been a while since I've done these, so I think the last time I made these, wow, it's probably like 5 years ago. So I just want to put it right in the middle and then press down. Now don't toss these, you're going to eat this later. Now I'm going to cut these like when you're slicing pizza. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put each piece like so. So for these I like to use 91% alcohol. I find that that's what works best in Texas where I'm at, because it's extremely humid. So the 99 will not work when I'm doing things that attach to each other. So here I have some coconut milk. There we go. Make sure you all see it all. So you want to fill it up. And if you need to move them, this is the time to do it. So I'm just going to spray it and I'll just let it sit there until we're ready for the next step. I'll be back. Here's the next day. It's been quite a few hours. So here's what it looks like. This could have been better. Could have done a better job in the middle, but it'll be what it'll be. So now this is what I cut it with originally, which is a smaller one. Now I have a bigger one. And what I want to do is cut and leaving a little bit of the rind on there. You can put this back in your container because it has no scent, so you can reuse it. So here I've melted what I took from this one, and I'm going to put a little bit of white in there because I don't want it to be too clear. Normally I would just make it with white, but I just don't want to waste this soap. Okay, so while this guy is cooling off a little bit, I am going to scratch these because I did make them last night. So the longer you wait, the harder it is for them to stick. And I am going to be using 91% alcohol. Here I'm dissolving more yellow into some rubbing alcohol. I put a whole little spoon because I want it to be pretty yellow because this is the skin. And that's pretty yellow. And it does help that I added the white in there, so it's not too clear, because I don't want the skin to be too clear. Our soap has cooled down. We are at 124. Again, I'm spraying with 91%. Now we just take out the lemon slices. Okay, and the way I like to just clean up the lemon slice is by just cutting it and going around, being very careful not to cut yourself. And don't press too hard because you don't want the knife to accidentally slide and cut your hand. Okay, so here I've just melted a whole bunch of green scraps of previous soaps that I've had without any scent. So I'm just going to put that in here. Soften it up. So now we have the green. It's a little bit thicker than I wanted it. But it'll have to do. This is what we're going to use to cut out our mint leaves. If you have an X-Acto knife, that's probably the best thing to use. I don't have one, so I'm just going to use a toothpick. Just design it inside. I apologize, these are very small. And then we want to bend it a little bit. So it's bent like so. A little bit more. That way. Okay, so now that I've cut all my leaves, I want to go ahead and make a stick so that I can stick my mint inside the soap. So the soap is still a little bit soft. So what I want to do is just put my stick there and press it. And grab another little leaf. I want to put a little bit on top of the other leaf. And press it. Okay, so I've melted my rest and I'm just using a brush. And all I'm doing is touching it up just to glue it. There's a mint.